Hello, I'm Guillermo Rodriguez, and this is my Project 3, Interacting Art and Engineering project. I'd like to start my presentation with my elevator pitch. Hello, I'm Guillermo Rodriguez. The product I have created is very simple. This is not at all a final product. Consider it an unofficial prototype, if you will. At first glance, this seems like a simple yet strange looking drawing. The lower half seems to be shrunken, and paying more attention, it seems like the lower half is mirrored, corresponding with the colors of the upper half. This is intentional. Watch, I can show you how I managed to turn this into this. It's very simple, just a bit of science. Interactive art is one of the best ways to teach others about phenomenons like this. You might be wondering, how did I turn this image into this image? Well, if you pay attention to this midsection, you will see that it seems to have been sliced off, but I 100% guarantee that that is not the case. I intentionally drew this like this. If you look at this image, you'll see that the little markings are the same. This is 100% the same piece of paper. And if you really compare these two images, you will notice that the people's pants in this image seem to be the same color. And if you focus on the other image, they seem to have switched pants. Well, in the first image, you see that the piece of paper is a rectangle, and the black marking that I did is weird. And if you look at the second image, you will see that the black marking I did kind of looks like a spaceship, and you will see that the inside portrait seems to be a rectangular shape. Now, if you look at the paper itself, you see that it seems to have changed. Well, you might also be asking, what is this line in the middle? Well, you are actually, in the second image, you are actually looking through a cylindrical glass filled halfway with water. And this is what I mean. As I said in my elevator pitch, this is nowhere near a final product. It is more of a demo, just showing the basics of, or potential of this image behind a cylindrical glass, in this case a mug, filled halfway with water. So, what is behind all of this? Phenomenon of refraction. Refraction is when light is deflected through an interface between a medium. This phenomenon is most often seen when light passes through water or a reflective surface. An interesting cause of this phenomenon is when light passes through a clear cylindrical shape filled with water, in this case, the mug. In that occasion, when seeing through the shape of something behind it, in this case, a simple drawing, the object seems to be switched across the y-axis or mirrored when the cylinder is upright. This phenomenon gave me the idea to use interactive art as a type of art style for this project. What is interactive art, though? Interactive art can be basically anything that allows the viewer to interact with a piece. The definition of interactive art is a form of art that involves the spectator in a way that allows the art to achieve its purpose. Interactive art allows the viewer to experiment, thus adding interest to the viewer. In my implementation between the phenomena of refraction and interactive art is that the viewer will have many different images to experiment with. Additions like shaped cylinders can be added to make the initial image as unrecognizable as possible. This would make the overall experience more puzzle-like and enjoyable. If you have any questions on phenomena of refraction, interactive art, or my presentation in general, please feel free to email me. Thank you for giving me your time.